Okay gang, part 4. You're going to have to pardon me through the sniffles. Wonderful spring is arriving and my allergies are driving me bonkers. I'm going to go through this side. This side is pretty much a catch-all, but it's organized chaos. Obviously, my angle from the seat blade, leaf mulch with crappy Tecumseh motor on it. Some motors, more motors, extension cords, storage cabinet, heater, engines, compound miters. All my woodworking stuff is all along here, and typically this is where the woodworking takes place. There's also behind the Johnny bucket there, yeah, we're not going to be able to see it, is my one of those surface planer. Got my old dead McCullough. You can see there's a little bit of yellow down there. My dead McCullough. My table saw on casters. Shop vac, fuel cans, scrap wood. You can see my old, I love my radial arm saw. My old Craftsman radial arm saw back there. Sorry for talking so quiet. If I talk real loud, I'll start coughing. It's got its original wood top, leveled, decked, all set and ready to go. Really like this. Comes with, even has the cabinet with all kinds of fun stuff in the drawers, and the cover, which I do have the key for, slides up underneath there. Miscellaneous wood scraps down there. Saber saw attachment. Rotary surface planer. Metal cutting. Super rotary stripper. That's not part of it. There's a fence. Spare blades. Sorry for sniffing again. I don't remember what that is. What's this? Dado blade set. And another dado blade set. Two different dado blade sets. That's that drawer. Just some extra blades. And the and a kickback foot. Router assembly. All of the owner's manuals for it. Really like this thing. Bad arse. Really like it. There's the key. How wild is that? As old as this thing is, it's got everything and it's complete. Really, and super nice. I really like it. Whoever owned it bought about every accessory. Actually, even in duplicate that was available for it. It just crap sitting on top of it. Over here, that is my rotary tool. I use that for sharpening. I'm really sorry about the sniffles. Goodness sakes. Feeling... And I just finished shooting part 3 out in the garage. Just that quick, walking through the yard. Those allergies just hit me like a ton of bricks. Just really knocked my willy in the dirt. Anyway, and Paul on Facebook, those are my new old stock 4-inch. Those are the ones I'm keeping. Hubcaps, 12-inch hubcap back there. Another kind of a catch-all, just some looky-loos stuff to look at, more or less. Engines, and yes, I know I said I do woodwork on this area, but I also display some engines here. This one, getting ready to go into the 64 B10. This is a 64 Landlord that has been re-ringed. This is a 14 with a 6-to-1 reduction gear in it. Kind of neat. There's a 23. The old Kohler. This has all of my Craftsman C3 tools in it. It's a 12 horse that I've really got to get cracking on, because the owner of it is going to be needing it pretty soon. It just needs re-ringed. and have the valves lapped, and new connecting rod bearings. Excuse me, crankshaft bearings. He even sprung for a brand new carburetor. This is my paint locker. There's all kinds of stuff down here. Bunch of paint, obviously, and different kinds of flammables. Spare compressor motor, 2-horse compressor motor. All those bins you guys seen. One of the old typey oil cans. We even got some of the old oil spouts. In this box here is a bunch of chain. Okay, just moving along as quick as we can here. Simplicity parts, Simplicity parts, Simplicity and engine parts. Chainsaw stuff stored over here for the time being. Those are just a bunch of empty boxes for when needed. My 310 gas tank, some other spare gas tanks. My Rupp, I kind of went past it. Let's see if we can zoom in on it. I don't have my hand thing adjusted right. Where's my finger? There it is. That thing right there. That's the Rupp mini bike ready to be painted and put together. Another one of those projects. Again, sorry for the sniffles. Front and rear wheels for that. There's also a tote somewhere that's got all of the rest of the Rupp parts in it. Spare wheels and tires underneath this big heavy duty table that the 305 is sitting on. Feel a sneeze coming on. Single drawer file cabinet. I think the only thing in there right now is one of them old timey sit in your trunk 10 disc CD changers with the wired remote. This has all of my electrical motors in it. Let me go down through here. We got mufflers and pipes, inner tubes. It's a DC hydraulic pump and cylinders. Regulator solenoids, lights, and it's not in there now, but it says my Squire heat shield. Tires and rims, some more tires and rims, little muffler, more wheels and tires and casters and stuff like that. Another heat shield. So it's just a little over 7.5 minutes. Pretty well covered that. Most of what's in here are the woodworking hand tools, my router table, my portable woodworking for doing finish trim carpentries in there. Other woodworking stuff here. A little bit of automotive, like spark plug wires, stuff to that effect are in there. And a little bit of plumbing also. The larger plumbing tools that you'd need. But, oh, and then up here is my polishing apparatus. And I believe in the extended video version I said apparati. And, of course, there's dash tower for 64 landlord. That is also on the burner. These two totes have got tree felling equipment in them. They've got my ropes next to them. This wasn't in the last video. Got my B110 hood. Excuse me, sorry for sniffling. And then I've got my maul, my double bit, which was over there in, I believe, part 2. That has since been relocated here because I moved my welder cart into the spot that was in. Doing a little bit of rearranging in here as time goes on. There's an old wind chime that I made. I got a restring. I believe I mentioned that in the extended video too. But, and my pickaxe, new handle. But not going to go any more in depth than that. A little bit more tree felling equipment and stuff over there. Got my climbing spikes here. I guess that's enough. That's good enough. Got my decks underneath there too. So we'll call this part 4, and I think you guys pretty well have the gist of what goes on in here. And as you can see, I had to move all the tractors all over everywhere in order to get to this whole row here. But we'll get into that here on the next video. Zippo later. Sorry for being long-winded and sniffly. I'm out.